Got you. And you mentioned something a little earlier that I want you to touch on again, a little more in depth, but this concept of asking, right? So, like now that you have that personal brand, you've done some internal reflection about what you're good at and what you're not good at, and know how to push those attributes forward to get these new opportunities. How do you go about asking for what you want?
Yes. So I will tell you the first piece of career advice I got when I was an intern. I was running around my company doing lots of what's called informational interviews, really trying to gain information about different career paths and how to grow within a company by having uh, fireside chats, coffee chats with people all throughout my company. And when I was doing that, the question I always had was, how do you get promoted? Like I was an intern thinking about how to get promoted. And I heard the same thing consistently. And that was, if you don't ask for a promotion, you likely won't get one. It's rare that that happens. And more people would say, I've asked for every promotion I've gotten. So that being said, if there's something that you want, if there's a conference you want your company to sponsor for you to attend, if there's a certificate you want while you're working full time, if there's a promotion you want, people aren't mind readers. And again, they're busy, they're distracted, they're worrying about their own careers, their own deadlines, their own goals. You do have to be upfront and ask for what it is you want, because no one will know that. And the other thing is, hiring, put yourself in the position of your manager. Hiring is costly, it's time consuming, and while I don't have an employee, I am also doing more work than I want to be doing, right? So my goal, if I'm a good manager and a person with some sense, is usually to keep my employee happy. So I want to do things to encourage you to stay, to retain you, to engage you as my employee. And sometimes I just don't know what that is, because the things that make me happy are so different than what makes you happy. So by you asking your manager or whoever is your people leader what it is you want, you're actually helping make their job easier, because then they can say, oh, yeah, I want you to stay. I want you to be engaged and happy. I can either provide that for you or I can't.
Got you, got you. Yeah, no, I think the concept of just asking, that's something I had to overcome too. And yeah, no, I think that's some excellent advice. And I think what you said also applies on the other side of the house when it comes to entrepreneurs. But are there anything like in particular or special that entrepreneurs need to do to make sure that they get the opportunities that they deserve as well?
Entrepreneurs have to work on asking for more, for not being timid about their prices, for standing by their prices. They also have to be really structured and diligent with their time. I think that we're in an era right now where entrepreneurship is very glamorized, and everyone wants to know about how does entrepreneurship work? What is your day like? What do you do? And they will suck up all of your time. So it's really important to have some structure. Networking is vital for entrepreneurs just as much as it is for working professionals. And I think sometimes that's forgotten. We do have to network, we do have to get out and connect, because of exactly what you described. Weak ties can sometimes lead to partnerships. And if we're not out there networking, we're missing opportunities. But at the same time, we have to be structured with our time and not let everyone eat into it. So I would say the three key pieces: ask for the money you deserve, ask for bigger contracts, ask for introductions to someone who can give you a contract, regularly be making those asks of people in your network, share in connecting with other people, share what your business does as much as possible. But then third thing is be structured with your time and make sure that as you're networking, you're still maintaining what it is you need to be efficient and to avoid burnout.
Amen to that structure with your timepiece. The first person who came to my mind is my friend Clarence Bethea. He came on the show a while back, maybe like a year ago, and Clarence is the CEO and founder of Upsy, so they do warranties for I guess tech products and that type of thing. But he just closed his $5 million round, right? $5 million Series A round, and he is extremely structured with his time. And he had to be trying to raise money, then trying to grow his internal team and his product and all these different things. And yeah, I mean, especially if you're a VC-backed company with these investors down your back, making sure that you're getting them a good return on their investment because they want a 10x return. You really need to do that stuff. And then on the flip side, if you're a bootstrap type of company, you always risk about running out of cash. So I don't know which one's worse, having the VCs down your back or running out of cash. I think the running out of cash might be a little worse. But who knows, right? They're both bad, situations. If it comes to that, or pressure-filled situations. So, being structured with your time, that's something I've even had to do this year, take it to another level as we continue to grow the Black Business School as well. So, no, I think that's some excellent advice. So, Angelina, if people want to get in touch with you to help them, you and your company and your other coaches to help them grow their careers or to take their business to the next level, how do they get in touch with you?
So you can reach out via my personal website, which is just angelinadarrisaw.com. Or if you're interested in coaching or a candidate to be a coach with us, please reach out at www.csuitecoach.com.